I wish I knew.
Welcome back to My Husband is My Best Friend.
Karlissa responds to followers' criticism after Chrisean Rock's latest interview.
I was completely sober my entire pregnancy, even when wasn't no baby daddy there, okay? I gave a about mine. But anyway, yeah, no, we're nothing alike. I tried to tell y'all that. The only thing that we might be alike about is that our moms had a situation that didn't help us much. That's the only thing we have in common. But my daddy was there, so yeah, anyway, back to the story. So when the popo got there, they said, ma'am, you didn't try to run him over because you know that we have to take you if you tried to run him over. So I looked at him, he looked at me. We was like, we don't know nothing. Shit, because you can't discharge no firearm in California. Okay? Especially not being no felon. I mean, I ain't about to put nobody's business out there, but you know what I'm saying. You can't, he wasn't allowed to do what he did, I wasn't allowed to do what I did, so we just went in the house and we just started punching each other, and I won. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And yes, the reason I won is because my sister came in there and helped me, and at the time, she was rocking sock'em too. So that's what happened with that story. Why is Tokyo Tony beefing with Tia? I saw that, like, god damn, y'all. They like sisters. That's how sisters be sometimes, like, because I know they ain't seen each other. You know, you can't really say nothing about Tokyo on the internet, because she think this her internet, honey. That's why she be going at it with Beyonce. This Tokyo think this her internet, honey. She don't even want no followers or nothing, Jesus. She just want to think this her internet. Well, we're not identical, and most black women have some similarities. Okay, most black people. So this must be. I'm just gonna fill y'all Caucasians in. And y'all Hispanics in, just like Mexicans, y'all all got the same, we got the same shit going on too, okay? Yes, tell them, girl, clock that. Everybody mama got something. If it ain't your mama, it's your daddy. It ain't our fault. When we get to the upper room, we gonna have a past that y'all not gonna have. It's called everybody, but I do love everybody, okay? So don't never think that I hate her, because I don't. You can't hate where your child's heart is. You can't hate. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate nobody. But you could dislike whoever she dislikes me, I dislike her. I dislike her more than anybody in the world. I do. I'm not gonna front. I dislike her for a lot of reasons, and I have every right to. You know what I'm saying? It'd be no difference if, one of my other grandkids was having a problem or can't be shown or got to be hidden, whatever the reason, I don't know, so I can't speculate. But whatever the reason is that my grandchild can't be loved publicly like everybody else love their kids, I wouldn't give a f if something's wrong or right. You don't let a motherfucker put one of mine down. Both my sons in jail, and you still see me on this bitch like them my kids. And what? You know what I'm saying? So I would have a problem with any one of my, with one of my baby mamas or baby daddies that felt some type of way about one of my kids. Like, I've been trying to tell y'all this whole time, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna love mine regardless. And nothing y'all say about them would ever make me pipe down about them. Like I said, I got 2 sons in jail, and I know how this gonna turn out. I already know the end. I already knew they was gonna both be in jail together. I already dreamt it last year. I already knew Dre went in before John came out. I already knew this, so this wasn't a surprise to me. I already heard the Lord say, yeah, I'm gonna have to sit them 2 down again, because they ain't been picking up what you've been putting down. They out here calling you bitches and hoes. They can't come up here with me if they can't respect you. And it don't matter what your mama do. God tell you no sometimes. God tell you no. A lot of times God say no. And you can't be mad at him and call him no bees and no hoes. How your mama is your mama and your daddy is your window for God to know that you gonna respect him when you get up there. Now, I'm not saying you gotta be quiet if your mom abused you and you want to tell your story, or you want to write a book. I'm not saying, if my kids wrote a book right now and said she didn't love us properly, she worked a lot, she paid all the bills, but she just wasn't the best loving mother because she didn't have time. It hurts my feelings that the things that they say about me, but I would never try to minimize what they've been through because of my own selfish reasons. So that's not disrespect. But to get somewhere and disrespect your mama, you know to sit down is coming. Yeah, and if my kids wrote a book and said, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, or they told me they did this wrong, or you violated me over here, you me that you hit me too hard, I would just apologize, because I love my kids that much that I don't want them to feel like I'm just that much of their mother that I don't care what they went through, what their own personal problems is. You know what I'm saying? Because my father told me, like, I'm sorry for, while you was 8 years old, you had to take care of me and bring me food while I was homeless. And I told my dad, that made me stronger. That made me a boss. That made me able to carry shit. You know what I'm saying? Loads of shit. I had to feed my dad for a whole year while he was homeless and going through. My dad loves his daughters, all his kids, and his son. He loves all his kids so much that it could cause him mental anxiety that he cannot function if he don't know what's going on with us, or we being abused, or whatever we going through. My father goes through it with us. My father goes through what we're going through with our kids. If ain't nobody if we can't make it to the courtroom, our daddies was there. Okay, every single one of us, even the one sisters I don't say is my sisters. The ones I don't even say, I don't know them to say they're like the same sisters as everybody else. That's what I mean. But my dad my dad gave advice on my brother's case, the kids that's not even his kids. My dad helped with them cases. So I'm saying all that to say, don't be mad at how your kids feel about you. If you knew you did the best you could do, bitch, hold your head up. Okay? If you did the best you could do, hold your head up. Just make sure you try to be there. I try to be there because they said I wasn't there when they was kids, because I was always working, or I was always chasing a dream. I wasn't there. I didn't give them enough love. Okay, nigga, I'm here. I thought I was there way more than your daddy was, but I'm still here. Okay? So don't y'all be mad at y'all parents, and parents don't be mad at the kids when they want to speak. Don't ruin a whole relationship just to discredit what somebody gotta say. I would never look down on my dad because of what he went through. Never. That's still my hero. And I remember him with his hair all matted and him all dirty in that park with the homeless people. I remember that. But he remembers his little girl showing up with a stolen plate of food. Yes, I stole my mama's dinner plate. I made an extra plate. When she turned her head, I made an extra plate, a nice hefty plate. And I would take it over there to the homeless park and give it to my daddy. To all the baby mamas, to the zero balance. Bitch, you don't know a baby daddy that paid all their child support to a zero balance. Worked 3 jobs to do it. Girl, you ain't gonna, honey. So when you cuss him out, or you feel some type of way, he don't give a. When I met Mr. Saffold, he didn't even have matching socks. He just had socks. Just roughing through it, just roughing through the day. I'm just watching this grown ass man just rough through the day, just to pay all these people and live less than under his means, just waiting until they get grown, for them to get grown to feel some certain type of way. Girl, he'll look at you like, I see you when I see you. I don't give a f. That's how he be telling me to get. I be trying, but it be hard. He be like, you gotta look at him and be like, I don't give a f. Figure it out. That shit is hard for us mothers. Shit, his son got in trouble. I'm like, bail him out. He's never been before. He can't handle that.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Girl, you know how you be on that first go-round. Shit, when you on that second go-round, you be like, you know the routine. Bend over and cough. Do what they tell you to do so you can get your black ass home. Because I'm not about to be doing all that again. Ain't gonna do it. Refuse to do it. My daddy didn't do it. I'm glad y'all keeping me company. All 175 million of y'all.
Thanks for tuning in to My Husband is My Best Friend.